Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This time it is another SCP video. I'm doubling up this week and next week so that I could get through these faster and watch that short film that I've been wanting to watch. This one's the next one that was, well, next in chronological order, or is it chronological? Does that mean numbered? No, chronological is time, right? I'm pretty sure. In a numbered order, SCP-106, the old man. And apparently he shows up in that short film as well as two other ones that'll be up next week. I believe I've read about this one. I think. Not sure. But we're about to find out, but I'm pretty sure I have. And of course, it is from the Volgun again. So if you don't know what an SCP is, I do have what is an SCP video linked down in the description, also by the Volgun here, as well as a link to his channel in the description. So yeah, I forget to do that a lot, or to say that a lot at least. Anyway, continuing on. SCP-106, the old man. I'm pretty sure I know what this one is. I'm pretty sure I read this one.
Good afternoon.
Oh, I do not like that picture though. Holy shit.
My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-106.
Everything's
Object
really loud
class,
for me. I need to turn it down for myself. Yeah.
Special Containment Procedures. Revision 11-6.
Oh, it's a revision.
No physical
okay.
interaction with SCP-106 is allowed at any time.
Also, it's kind of different. It's not the scrolling text right now. How old is this video? It's just text that pops up every so often.
All physical interaction must be approved by no less than a 2/3 vote from O5 Command and may only extend to testing situations.
Now, if this is the SCP that I'm thinking about, you don't want any physical contact with this man. He really needs to stop staring at me with them eyes, too.
All
Creepy
staff,
motherfucker.
Research, security, Class D, etc. are to remain at least 20 meters away from the containment cell at all times, except for mandated maintenance and reevaluation checks. Containment cell must be held suspended in a secondary cell, the walls of which must be at least 30 meters distant from the outer walls of the first or primary cell.
Damn,
the
okay.
secondary cell is to remain under total observation at all times, and be both illuminated and clear of any and all debris. Any items,
that place
movements,
gotta
or
be
non-normal
spotless.
activity noted within the secondary cell will result in a full site lockdown. Lockdown will be maintained until a situation normal dispatch is issued by Site Command. Any corrosion observed on the primary cell, secondary cell, staff members, or other site locations within 200 meters of SCP-106 are to be reported to site security immediately.
I would really hope if any staff member has corrosion on them, they report it, because that's gonna be. I feel like that should be very painful.
Any objects or personnel lost to SCP-106 are to be deemed missing or killed in action. No recovery attempts are to be made under any circumstances.
Okay, why then say missing? Let's just say they're dead. Yeah, I mean, even if they are alive, you just leave them to die at that point.
Note: SCP-106 does not have a docile state. Any reduction in activity or increased compliance from SCP-106 is to be deemed a luring tactic immediately preceding an aggressive action, and treated as such.
Oh, well, that's a happy thought.
SCP discontinued due to escape percentage.
Oh.
Revision 11-7.
Wait, what was 1 through 5 then? How bad was 1 through 5? That's what I want to know.
No physical interaction with SCP-106 is allowed at any time. All physical interaction must be approved by no less than a 2/3 vote from O5 Command and may only extend to testing situations.
Again, you probably never want to be,
research, security,
that
Class
close
D,
to him.
etc. are to remain at least 30 meters away from the containment cell at all times, except under direct order from Site Command.
Did that distance get bigger? Was it 20 meters the first time and it's 30 meters now? I don't know. Shit, my memory is just in the toilet.
SCP-106 is to be kept within a sealed container comprised of 16 layers of lead-lined steel.
He's still looking at me and I don't like it.
Each separated by no less than 18 centimeters of open space, aside from minimal support struts. Said container is to be kept suspended by a continuous current system within a fluid medium.
That's
this
interesting.
medium is to be replaced in 48-hour cycles and constantly monitored for any corrosion and
What? How big? How did he say how big the secondary container is that has to have this liquid medium in it? It's kept suspended by a continuous current system within a fluid. No, he did not. If it has to be replaced every 48 hours, holy shit, what kind of liquid could they even be using? Better not be using water.
within a fluid medium. This medium is to be replaced in 48-hour cycles and constantly monitored
Hopefully
for
made by
any
some kind of
corrosion intrusion.
Man-made
Any
fluid.
corrosion observed on any containment cell surfaces, staff members, or other site locations within 200 meters of SCP-106 are to be reported to site security immediately.
Itchy.
Any objects or personnel lost to SCP-106 are to be deemed missing or killed in action.
Oh, that's
no
still
recovery attempts are to be made under any circumstances.
I'm assuming somewhere within 1 through 5 there was recovery attempts and that did not go well for them. I'm just assuming.
SCP-106 does not have a docile state. Any reduction in activity or increased compliance from SCP-106 is to be deemed a luring tactic immediately preceding an aggressive action, and treated as such. Note: observation of SCP-106 has shown slight resistance when passing through lead or other similar metals. The thickness of the material appears to make no difference.
Really?
In addition, multiple layers of thin material appear to slow SCP-106, forcing it to enter and re-emerge multiple times. Fluid
Is my man's wearing a sleeveless denim jacket? Kind of looks like it. I'm not. Is he wearing pants or is that just his flesh? Is that jacket-looking thing just his flesh too? What the fuck?
also appear to temporarily confuse SCP-106.
Temporarily.
Note: SCP discontinued due to multiple surface breaches.
Oh well, that was.
Agitation system continued to disperse corrosion during breach event,
Oh.
resulting in multiple breaches and full containment failure.
Oh, so the liquid was not a good idea as it's carrying the corrosion everywhere. Okay. Well, that sucks for them.
11-8. No physical interaction with SCP-106 is allowed at any time. All physical interaction must be approved by no less than a 2/3 vote from O5 Command.
I don't know why they keep saying no physical interaction at any time, and then it's like they give a little caveat there. It's like, unless 2/3 of O5 say it's okay in testing protocol. I feel like it should be no, even then. It should be no. Fuck that.
Any such interaction must be undertaken in AR2 maximum security sites after a general non-essential staff evacuation.
Oh.
All staff, research, security, Class D, etc., are to remain at least 60 meters
60,
away from
okay.
the containment cell at all
It just
times,
doubled from the last
except
one.
in the event of breach events. SCP-106
What do you mean except in the of a breach event? Shouldn't you be further away if that happens? I don't know. Nuke the place. Would that even work on this guy? Probably not.
is to be contained in a sealed container, comprised of lead-lined steel. The container will
Okay.
be sealed within 40 layers of identical material.
Damn, that's a lot of
Each layer
layers.
separated by no less than 36 centimeters of empty space.
Okay.
Support struts between layers are to be randomly spaced. Container is
Just
to
chuck
remain
'em in there.
suspended no less than 60 centimeters from any surface by ELO-IID electromagnetic supports.
I'm sorry, fucking what? ELOIID? Is that even a real thing, or is that just something that they made up? But it's 60 centimeters, though. That's not a big distance. What is that, 2 feet? Huh. I guess they did say, like, the thickness of the material didn't really matter to him. It's just what it's comprised of that slows it down.
Secondary containment area is to be comprised of 16 spherical cells.
I'm sorry.
Each filled with various fluids and a random assembly of surfaces and supports. Secondary containment is to be fitted with light systems, capable of flooding the entire assembly with no less than 80,000 lumens of light
That's a lot of
instantly,
lumens.
with no direct human involvement. Both containment areas are to remain under 24-hour surveillance. Any corrosion observed on any containment cell surfaces, staff members, or other site locations within 200 meters of SCP-106 are to be reported to site security immediately.
I like how that 200 meters is consistent.
Lost to SCP-106 are to be deemed missing or killed in action.
No
recovery attempts are to be made under any circumstances.
Jesus Christ.
Note, continued research and observation have shown that when faced with highly complex or random assemblies of structures, SCP-106 can be confused, showing a marked delay on entry and exit from said structure. SCP-106 has also shown an aversion to direct, sudden light. This is not manifested in any form of physical damage, but a rapid exit into the pocket dimension generated on solid surfaces.
I really don't like that picture that
These
he's using.
observations, along with those of lead aversion and liquid confusion, have reduced the general escape incidence by 43%. The primary cells have also been
Can I get a solid number on that? Like, how many times has he escaped, and what does reduction in 43% mean? I mean, a reduction of 43% from 100 escapes is still a pretty fucking high number.
effective in recovery incidents requiring recall protocol. Observation is ongoing. Description: SCP-106 appears to be an elderly humanoid with a general appearance of advanced decomposition. This appearance may vary, but the rotting quality is observed in all forms. SCP-106 is not exceptionally agile and will remain motionless for days at a time, waiting for prey. SCP-106 is also capable of scaling any vertical surface and can remain suspended upside down indefinitely.
Does he just deal walk up surfaces or something? Is just shoving his foot into the wall as he walks up?
When attacking, SCP-106 will attempt to incapacitate prey by damaging major organs, muscle groups, or tendons, then pull disabled prey into its pocket dimension. SCP-106 appears to prefer human prey items in the 10 to 25 years of age bracket.
Oh, thank God I'm out of that bracket. Also, I want to know what happens if you show this old man a picture of the shy guy. I don't remember what his number is. Isn't it like a pretty early number? Wasn't it like 46? I don't know. Shit. I don't remember the numbers. But no, what would happen if you show him a picture of the shy guy? Will he... I think I asked this question before with the unspoken SCP, but will he just tear a hole in the fabric of space and time to enter this pocket dimension and get his ass? And who would come out the victor in that battle? I think the shy guy got it. I don't know.
SCP-106 causes a corrosion effect in all solid matter it touches, engaging a physical breakdown in materials several seconds after contact.
It said also if there's any corrosion on staff members, so I'm guessing people also fall into solid objects of this corrosion. Would they kill each other then? I'm talking about Shy Guy and this guy. Would they kill each other? Like, Shy Guy's gonna fuck this guy up. I'm not even kidding. He's probably gonna fuck him up real bad. But will the corrosion kill the Shy Guy afterwards? What is this healing factor? Because apparently he's been shot a lot. Not just by normal guns, but like guns on helicopters and shit too. Armor-piercing rounds. An anti-tank gun I think they had on him too. That tore out his torso. Does he heal from that? How quickly does he heal from that? What kind of healing factor does he have? I don't think they ever answered that, did they?
This is observed as rusting, rotting, and cracking of materials, and the creation of a black mucus-like substance, similar to the material coating SCP-106.
Oh, he's coated in it
too. This is particularly detrimental to living tissues, and is assumed to be a pre-digestion action.
Oh, it just sucks for everybody.
For 6 hours after contact, after which the effect appears to burn out.
Oh, then I think Shy Guy might be good. I think he just takes it then. I'm pretty sure he can last for 6 hours and then start healing from it, probably. I'm still questioning the healing factor. And also, is he really wearing a jacket? Or is that just his flesh? I'm curious on that one too. Is this man wearing a sleeveless denim jacket right now?
SCP-106
It looked like a
is
denim
capable
jacket.
of passing through solid matter, leaving behind a large patch of its corrosive mucus. SCP-106 is able to vanish inside solid matter, entering what is assumed to be a form of pocket dimension.
That's interesting.
SCP-106 is then able to exit this dimension from any point connected to the initial entry point. Examples:
Okay.
entering the inner wall of a room and exiting the outer wall, entering a wall and exiting from the ceiling.
Okay,
It
I
is
getcha.
unknown if this is the point of origin for SCP-106 or a simple layer created by SCP-106.
Probably just a layer,
Limited
honestly.
observation of this pocket dimension has shown it to be comprised mostly of halls and rooms, with entry. This
Fuck, he's from the back rooms. God damn it. It's a monster from the back rooms that can
activity
escape at any
continue for
time.
days, with some subjected individuals being released for the express purpose of hunting, recapture, and
I guess he's eating them?
SCP Review Notes. Due to the exceedingly difficult to contain nature of SCP-106, SCP is to be reviewed every 3 months or during a post-breach incident. Physical restraints are impossible, and direct physical damage appears to have no effect on SCP-106. Current SCP as a revolves around basic observation and immediate response.
What kind of damage we talking? We talking like bullets? If it's just bullets, I feel like a lot of them are resistant to that. But what about getting decapitated and torn apart? Which I'm sure Mr. Shy Guy does. I feel like he tears people apart. Would he survive that? Would he come back from that? Maybe? And I think he might also eat them too. I'm not sure.
Previous, more proactive special containment procedures have been recalled due to the events of breach.
That's a lot of breaches.
And notes on behavior. SCP-106 appears to go through long periods of dormancy, in which it will remain completely motionless for up to 3 months.
He doesn't have a
The cause for
dormancy
this
state,
is
doesn't he?
unknown. However, it has been shown that this appears to be used as a lulling tactic.
There you go.
SCP-106 will emerge from this state in a very agitated state, and will attack and abduct staff and cause gross damage to its containment cell and the site at large.
So he's just pissed that nobody got caught in his little trap. Is that what it is? He's throwing a tantrum? He is wearing a sleeveless jacket.
Recall protocol. SCP-106 appears to hunt and attack based on desire, not hunger.
Oh, that's fun.
SCP-106 will attack and collect multiple prey items during a hunting behavior event, keeping many alive in the pocket dimension for extended periods of time.
How?
SCP-106 has no determinable limit and appears to collect a random number of prey items during an event.
How does he keep them alive? How long? Because if they're not getting water, then that's a short survival. And then if they are, from where? And if they're eating, what are they eating? Silent green is people.
The inner dimension accessed by SCP-106 appears to be only accessible by SCP-106. Recording and transmission devices have been shown to still operate inside this dimension, though recordings and transmissions are very degraded. It appears that SCP-106 will play with captured prey, and appears to have full control of time, space, and perception inside this dimension. SCP-106 appears
Fucking Tsukuyomi,
recall
man.
protocol. In the event of a breach event by SCP-106, a human within the 10 to 25 years of age bracket will be prepped for recall, with the compromised containment cell being replaced and restored for use.
Do they have an exit strategy for this person, or are they just like a human sacrifice for this?
When the cell is ready, the lure subject will be injured,
preferably. So sacrifice it is.
Via the breakage of a long bone, such as the femur, or the severing of a major tendon, such as the Achilles tendon. Lure subject will then be placed in the prepped cell, and the sound emitted by said subject will be transmitted over the site public address system. SCP-106 will typically begin to gravitate toward the lure subject within 10 to 15 minutes after hearing the subject.
Well,
Should
that sucks for them.
SCP-106 not respond to the initial broadcast, additional physical trauma is to be administered to the lure subject at 20-minute intervals until SCP-106 responds.
So I can, well, I guess I can understand, but not accept that they might use like a D class. You know, a D class. What was the word? Just a D class person, to lure him, but that only covers probably from 18 to 25. Uh, where would they get from 10 to 17? Like, like what would they use a 10-year-old? They might. I feel like they would. I feel like they're more of like a it's all for the greater good kind of thing where the ends justify the means might be a more appropriate phrase they might use. But yeah, where would they get said 10-year-old? From an orphanage? And then who is going to break his femur? And then possibly, you know, more at 20-minute intervals until 106 responds. Are they just going to take turns beating the shit out of this child like an airplane?
Multiple lure subjects may be used in the case
Oh.
of major containment
Multiple. Okay, yeah, just just make his containment cell an entire fucking orphanage. Why the hell not? Just go in there and start smacking the shit out of them orphans. They'll be within the range. No, at least some of them will. Get the 9 younger out of there, but everybody else, yeah, no. Get the metal bats ready.
breach events. SCP-106 will typically enter a dormant state after finishing with a lure subject. In addition,
Finishing.
subjects
Okay, that's one way to put it.
This concludes today's lecture.
Hmm.
Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you're all dismissed. Goodbye.
I do not like those pictures. When he smiles, it looks like he has dentures. Also, is he wearing the jacket, or is that sleeveless jacket made from his skin?
I would like to give a special thank you to Big Sip, Zargaron, Old Crop Guy, The Morrigan, James Saba, Braided Peach, That Loser, Heroin Sick, Richard Broadhurst, Fire of Prime, Indy vs. the World, Rubbish Bin 69,
Noise.
Dr. Wolf 13, Cupster, Worthy Fire, Zazapan, Irish Wristwatch, Signar, Alatreon, Your Local Foundation Agent, Derivative, and Lost Boy. If you would like a special thank you at the end of each of my videos, and some other cool stuff as well, visit patreon.com/TheVolgun. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, we're just gonna stop that there. That was a horrifying fucking SCP. I'm just gonna say, they literally cannot contain it. It's gonna get out eventually. Unless they do some major remodeling every 3 months of his containment unit. And even then, that might not work. It might get out within that 3 months. Because again, that 43% reduction is from how many escapes? Question? I would like that answered. And I really want that jacket thing answered. Is that his skin? Is he wearing it? I feel like it might be his skin. Then it begins to the question, how and why? But yeah. Gotta sacrifice them kids to make sure he don't get out. All right. And it was an interesting SCP. That was definitely the one I've read about. Yes, it was. I don't remember it having that many revisions when I first read it about how it's contained. Maybe I'm just, I'm just forgetful. Maybe I've forgotten about it, which is very, very likely. But yeah, horrifying. It is horrifying. I wonder how many people he's already got in his containment unit, if you know what I mean. His little pocket dimension. Does he talk? Can you get him to talk about the God, I don't remember. I don't remember these numbers. I really need to. Can you get him to talk about the one dude that should not be talked about, where his entire SCP article was just a story that's figuratively explaining him as to what he does and how he does. And I also want to see him fight the shy guy. I really do. I want to fight. Ooh, three-way battle. Three-way battle. I want to see all three of them go at it. Who comes out the victor? My money's on the shy guy. Honestly, it's probably him. He's probably gonna win. He's probably gonna eat them because I feel like I've read his a couple times, and I'm pretty sure I've already watched the video from the Volgun about him before I started all this. I'm pretty sure he eats the victims sometimes, if not all the time, just to get rid of the evidence completely. But that's just my thinking, because it's never expressly said. But yeah, no, I want to see that battle. I would love to see that battle. Somebody animate that. Somebody make that. Anyway, yes, this is one step closer to me watching the little short film. I believe it was SCP The Corpse. I think that was the short film's title. God, I'm so sorry if that's wrong. But there are two more left after this, which are... Hold on, let me check. Why is this out of order? 1507, which was, I believe, I think the pink lawn ornament flamingos. And then 3348, which is a book? Is this the fucking Death Note? It could be. Anyway, yeah, those are the two other remaining SCPs that I'm going to be watching before I watch the film, because it references all four of these. And besides this one, I did not know what the other ones are, especially not 035. I've never seen that one before. Yeah, that video was very creepy. The fucking laugh tracks in that video still haunts me more than the fucking music from the Skibidi Toilet videos. Okay, let me not think about that before it turns into something ugly. But yeah, I'm going to end this here. Thank y'all for watching with me, if you indeed still are. And if you enjoyed this video of the Volgun explaining the SCPs, go to his channel. Give him a sub. He hasn't uploaded in a while, but I feel like through the updates in his Patreon, even though he hasn't updated that in a while, he does have an intention to come back someday, hopefully when he's ready. So yeah, I still say sub to his channel just in case he does. So yeah, till next time, y'all. Thanks for watching with me, and goodbye.